research on this 70 DeVille convertible, when it came to the portion on handling, they say the handling is yacht-like. And I can attest to that. It is yacht-like. This is the feeling you have. You could get seasick from this, or you could fall asleep, whichever one. Oh, what a great day out. I must say though, if you do plan on buying a convertible, a good supply of sunblock is a good idea, because I am cooking. It's a very hot day in Cape Town, but still I wouldn't be doing anything else. This is absolutely fantastic. Look at that, beautiful scenery, good company, great car. I can think of worse fates, my friend. After the Second World War, the Americans emerged out of that one victorious, of course, we all remember that. But what happened was, with the spoils of war, they came home, and for a good while after that, they demanded the biggest, most flamboyant, over-the-top cars they could ask for. I reckon it's just spoils of war. And from about the late 40s all the way to the early 80s, America produced the biggest cars you could ask for. And this is a great example of that. This is a 1970 Cadillac DeVille convertible. It is huge. In 1970, it was the standard by which all cars were judged. If you were not driving a Cadillac, you didn't make it. You were not an entrepreneur. You were not a business owner. You were not a celebrity or a movie star. This was the standard by which you were judged. Now, of course, there were other brands that competed with it. This was GM's flagship model. The Cadillac convertibles were the best of the best, the biggest and most flamboyant of the lot. And man, of course you gotta have a Harley sound in the background over there to just give everything a little more credence. You're a casino owner or casino boss, nothing else was acceptable. A Cadillac convertible was what the measurement of success was. And right here, ladies and gents, this was it. And here we are, 2023 in Cape Town, getting to experience all of that. What a pleasure. Robert De Niro was driving one just like this in Casino, 7071 Cadillac DeVille convertible. And this is like a dinkum gangster car. In 1970, if you were a gangster, you know, this is the kind of car you would drive. And please, don't put this in the reel. I look like a fucking idiot saying shit like this, driving a car like this. You know what I mean? I can't believe I'm doing this. My mother's gonna have a big problem with this. You know what I mean? It's enough of that. Let's go. But bro, this is, you know why gangsters drove a car like this, I reckon? It's because if you're gonna off like a whole family of people, when I say family, I'm using this, it's a family of people. You want to be able to put them all in one boot, you know? Bro, there's so much boot space that you could put a small football team in a boot here. This is a proper big boot. It's not too often you get to cruise a car like this with the scenery or a backdrop like that, because this is Cape Town at its best, showing off, of course, giving its best weather. Been a great car for that kind of weather as well. And man, I think my mom would approve, eh? So you're judged by the company you keep. This car, I'm in good company. You know what I mean? So, one hell of a long, huge car. I think it's like 12 feet long, maybe even a little longer, 14 foot long. It is a hell of a car. It just proves that back in the 70s in the Americas, bigger was certainly best. Remember, this is Dirk Diggler's type of ride, you know. Size does matter there. It has all the 70s design features. The wings were still here. Cadillacs were known for their wings in the 50s and 60s, and we're just seeing the last of them in the early 70s over here. Just a lot of car. an absolutely lot. I mean, the engine capacities were huge as well. Something like 7-liter V8s. They were huge. And about the same time, GM was messing around with the theory of having a front-wheel drive luxury cars like this. And GM had the Toronado from Oldsmobile and a few Cadillacs that tried out that front-wheel drive exercise. It wasn't very successful in my opinion, but they certainly did try it for a good couple of years there before they let the idea go in about 74. I think the last of them were made. I mean, I've spent a good couple of hours with this car right now. It's amazing how many friends it makes. Waves, nods, smiles, from 5-year-olds to 85-year-olds and everyone in between. It just makes a lot of friends. It sticks out. In a time like this where all cars seem to be designed by the same CAD software, a car like this it just sticks out like a sore thumb. The designers were given carte blanche in this. They just went, make it look as cool as possible for 1970. Big, huge, obnoxious, and just cool looking. And I think it stood the test of time. It's looking fabulous, and hopefully everything ages as well as this does.